Hopefully that won't be... Well, I don't care if it's too loud. They can take it. I'm trying so hard to scoot up. But I'm cold, but like I can't have sleeves, which sucks. It's like 60 something in my room right now. Because I had the fan on the entire time we were at dinner. Whoops. The great red dragon spreads his wings, rips his sharp claws across my cheek. He thinks that I love him and weak. Hello, blood and such its streak. Fire inside of me, it roars. I am death, I am the fourth horse. I am the one with 7 horns. He'll rain down fire and brimstone. Okay, that's that. I think of this part, yeah. Gotta erase that. Basically, like I do every time, I'm erasing anything that like yellow or orange might go over because they're not very pigmented, so this pencil will show through. I don't have to worry about the beard sketch because the red just goes right over that. It's great. Yellow, not so much. Strength I will devour. When more people are in here, I want to tell you guys about some fun things that are happening for Act 4. Because it's gonna be great. Or I could just keep repeating myself. I don't mind doing that either. This one's Will. This one's Hannibal. This morning I just finished a Draw This in Your Style, and I used a crazy coloring style that I've done it like twice before, but it was rough. It was hard. It took like 4 hours when I normally take only like maybe 2 on any given piece. Like, it's wild. I love this song so much. Yes, I did teach myself to draw pretty much. Like, I didn't learn anything in art class, basically. I already knew how to do it. God, I love that song so much. I hope some Act 4 songs come on today, because those are always fun. I'm gonna post those on Patreon sometime soon, hopefully. I'm glad you like it, Becky. Ooh, great. Memory Palace. Right away. Wonderful. Leave nothing behind. Take no risk. When we've gone from this life, I'll hold it. Oh my god, yeah. Honestly. I'm just like so mad that like everybody loves realism so much. Like, my realism pieces, they sell, right? Anything that isn't that does not. Okay, now I'm hot. This is just make up your mind, room. It was cold, like freezing in here earlier, and now I'm hot. The art for this one's very nice. The person's already turned it in. Well, I think it's the final version. It might not be, but they sent me something, and it was very nice. Yeah, and I'm sorry, guys, that Act 2 has been so messy. Continue to be messy. Um, we're probably gonna have to upload every single day to be on time for the end. Like, for Mizumoto to come out on September 3rd like it's supposed to. It's okay if it doesn't, but, like, I'd prefer that because it's supposed to be like, oh, Act 2's ended, now I announce who got casted in Act 4. If anybody, because I haven't really got many auditions that, like, work. Because, like, it's rough. Because just like I tried to stay true to race in the show, I'm trying to do that with Act 4 as well. So I'm like, okay, my qualifications for Ernesto and Lola, not white, number 1. And it's hard. Because there's one person that, like, they were really good, but I'm pretty sure their accent was, like, from some Scandinavian country. I was like, god damn it. And I'd love for them to have Spanish as a first or second language, just so they can pronounce everything correctly. There's not a lot of Spanish, but, like, there's a little bit. And then number 3, I want them to be older or sound older, if that makes sense. Because, they're older characters, especially Lola. Lola would probably be, like, in her 60s, and Ernesto's, like, 30s, 40s, maybe. Probably more 40s, because if he's, like, friends with Will and Hannibal, Will and Hannibal are in their, like, late 40s and early 50s, I think. No, Hannibal's, like, 50-something in Act 4. I don't remember. Oh, sea shanty, right away. Wonderful. I have to look at how old Hannibal's supposed to be in Act 4. Yeah, it's gonna be stressful. I'm really hoping that I can meet some people in college that have, like, friends or relatives that can do it. Like, if I meet someone who has, like an aunt or uncle or grandma, grandpa, whatever, that meets those qualifications, or just a friend, like, they don't have to be older, but it's better if they are, because they actually sound older. Yes, I'm going to college on Wednesday. I had first day of orientation today, and it was terrible. Because I'm in the middle of, like, a big slump right now, so I'm just mad at everyone and everything constantly, so I was like, I don't want to be here. I did not want to be there, I'll tell you what. Oh, no, there's that battalion. There it is. He got 40 years in Volterra. 10 years into that sentence, he died. And that was the end of the monster. You have new evidence. These people are not... I'd also love for the Potsy to be able to pronounce some of these Italian names. It seemed like some people were excited, definitely, but I don't know. I was not, personally. Well pecked, my good sir. Love that part. I got a lot of comments on my hair, which, if you don't know, is bright green. You have to follow my TikTok to see that, because I don't really show my face on the official accounts or anything. Yeah, I've only shown it in, like, one. It's in person, but we're all, like, wearing masks and, like, social distancing and stuff. Like, we had one thing in the auditorium, and they had, like, every other seat blocked off. I'm kind of upset that I won't be able to wear lipstick ever. I am not in a dorm. I'm going to college, like, downtown, well, not downtown, really. It's, like, I don't know. It's in my city, so I can just ride the bus. And to answer that other question, I really wish that this could work on a stage, but it's, like, gonna be 12 hours or something like that, so it just wouldn't. Like, you could maybe do each act individually, but you could never do the whole thing. I'd love to do Act 4, like go around at conventions doing Act 4, because anybody who knows Hannibal would understand, like, okay, so this is just season 4, right? Or even just doing Act 1 or something. But yeah, it's a 12-hour musical, pretty much. Like, the whole soundtrack is a lot. Like, of the demos that I have right now, which excludes Act 1 and a lot of Act 2, this playlist is like 83 songs out of 165 or 64, 66, I don't know. It's 6 hours and 22 minutes, this playlist. At first I thought this thing would be maybe 6 or 7 hours, but it's double that, so it's wild. Because originally this was only going to be like maybe 70 songs max, and it quickly became something other, so.
Isn't that what Will Graham was doing? Will understands Hannibal. He accepts him. They accept each other. Who among us doesn't want understanding and acceptance? Though how twisted it may be.
Yes, each act is one scene of the it's one season of the show. Imagine we spent a whole act just on one scene. Mizumoto, it'd work. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, I just got the other vocals for this song. This is Two Fishermen / Immunity for Truth. This is when they find Bedelia in season 2 and ask her all the questions about Hannibal. So it has Hannibal's theme, Will's theme, and Bedelia's theme all in one.
Hannibal has a certain personality style.
And it's totally fine when you guys aren't able to make streams, because sometimes I'm not able to make the stream. Do I just? Yes, I do casually listen to the musical like this. I listen to the Act 4 demos a lot because I love them so much. Like, I'm not one of those people that just, like, can't listen to their own voice, because it's, like, it's not my music. Like, it's not, like, my original music where it's me. It's me playing a character, so, like, I'm more down to listen to it. And, like, I just love it so much, so, like, I just listen to it sometimes. Most of the time I'm listening to, like, metal, but if not, Hannibal the Musical, baby. Or, like, more, like, alternative rock, like Royal Blood or something like that. If any of you guys like them, I love them. And I also listen to some, like, more, like, hard rock. Like, I'm hopefully going to see Hailstorm and Evanescence this winter in, like, December. It's gonna be cold. We're traveling for it because everything near me was sold out. It honestly probably has. Cause, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a different person because of it. Like, if I had just, I don't know what I did before this. Like, what I did in my free time. I was mostly doing cosplay. Which I'm not really doing a lot anymore. I want to get back into it, though. Because it's fun. Oh my god, my favorite song. This is so hard, because there's literally like 165 of them. I think it's 65. It might be 66 or 64. Don't quote me on that. Because I had to split one of the songs in half. Right now, my favorite song is... Okay, I'm not gonna pick one from Act 4 because you guys probably don't know it. But those are some of my favorites right now. But honestly, Primal Instincts is, of the ones that have come out, Primal Instincts is up there, definitely. I'm trying to think of the other songs that have come out. But, oh, you guys know Black in the Moonlight is like my favorite. It's like my number one in the whole musical. Once Grieved Again is also one of my favorites. Those are Act 3 songs, so I don't expect you all to know them, but if you stick around, maybe they'll come on. And of course, This Is My Design is such a bop. Like, it's the first song I ever made, and it just it holds a sweet spot in my heart. And Cat and Mouse Reprise, I also love that one, because Hannibal just goes like a little unhinged at the end. Like, I'm planning on doing like a top 20 or something at the end, like, to share what my favorites are, because I just can't pick I can't pick less than 5. Like, it's hard. Honestly, it's ooh, that reminds me, Too Close is also one of my favorite songs. I love it so much. It's a good crying song. Like when things aren't going right in the musical and I just want to cry, I just turn on Too Close. And apparently I'm not the only one. Some of the other cast members are like, yeah, I had like a breakdown and I just turned on Too Close. I was like, wow, thank you. Yeah, Count Most Reprise is so good. Another song that will permanently change you, of course, is Mizumono, especially because of some of the changes we've made to it. It's going to be wonderful. And then this one song there's 2 songs in Act 4 called Live by the Sword and Die by the Sword. They will change your life forever, I promise. Like, you will never be the same after you listen to those. It's just not possible. I'm gonna use the more pinky one because this is all orange right now. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. Lecter faints his care for most of his patients.
I killed him in self-defense. You're distorting the truth to keep who you think you are consistent. My truth isn't distorted, Dr. Du Maurier. I know what's true. He's a master of
I'm glad you enjoyed the art because I did 2 sections of that, so I'm glad you liked it. I think mine were back to back, so the timestamp, it just shows us one. But those were, each section is supposed to be like 2 minutes for each artist, around there. But I had to take 2 of them just to fill the spots. I do that a lot. Oh my god, the other day I counted how many songs I've illustrated, including thumbnails. Oh, what was it? Oh my god. I might have to go back in the Discord logs and see what it was. It was like 30-something. Like, it was either like 29 or like 31. It was something like that. And I'm just like, wow. Wow. Or it might have been 21. I don't know. Oh, no, I think it was 21. Because 30 is too much. That's maybe like by the end of the whole thing, I'll have it done 30. But I think it was like, low 20s. My full count. So I did 8, 7 or 8 in Act 1. I almost said Act 4. And I've done a lot. I don't remember my count for Act 2. But I've done a lot. Well, I guess it'd be the rest, so 13. Yeah, I've done 13 in Act 2. That sounds like a lot. And then there's some artists that have only done like 1 or 2, so I'm like, wow. I'm just crazy, aren't I? Where's the paper? Oh, I don't have it. There. That's important. Wait, wrong side. I'm literally using a schedule at my school, like, not my, like, schedule, but, like, the yearly, like, what's going on days and stuff. I'm using that schedule as a scrap sheet, because I needed something. So I'm making sure I only use the back, so I can still see the information on it. And I'm so excited to get to listen to the vocals for this one, for Bedelia. I just got the email when I got home, but I have not put them in yet. Cause I love this song for her. Like it's really good.
Hannibal's only crime I was witness to was influence. Influence works best when we're unaware, but Will Graham has been very aware. Meaning Mr. Graham may not know himself as well as Hannibal does.
Ooh, Reba's Escape. This is another one of my favorites. Oh my god, I almost forgot about it. It's so good. We actually changed some of it because the voice actor was like, if you have anywhere you can make things higher, do it. So I did. Reba belts up to like an E5 now. She's still at the highest. Alana has the highest belt. Georgia Machen has the highest note, period, besides like ensemble notes that are just like one person in the ensemble, aka me doing like a C6 in the background. I think the highest is like a C sharp, like official, but yeah. That's, 'Cause. 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 ' Yeah, I love this song so much. Ooh, my favorite character. I do not know. I feel like I knew this a while ago and I forgot. Oh, Freddie. She's a bitch. I love her. That's why I made most of her songs bops, because I love her so much. Like, I don't know. I just like her a lot. In Act 4, I think my favorite character is gonna be Reba. Because, like, Act 4 Reba is just an angel. I love her. Either that or Lola, as far as, like, Act 4 goes. But burning out, there's nothing you can do to prevent it. But I honestly, as bad as this is, I sometimes do just force myself to work. Either that, or if I don't have a pressing deadline, I just take a break. I have to. Because most of the work I'm doing on it right now is waiting for the writers, because I've already finished all my songs to write for Act 4. I wrote like 17 of them, I think, out of like 36 or 35. But now I'm just waiting for the other writers to give me some stuff. And then making songs, making demos, putting songs together with all the vocals, and then doing art, which takes up the most time. That's what I get burnt out on, for them, honestly. Like, there's one song that is supposed to come out, like, oh god, it might not. I don't know. It's supposed to come out, like, the week of the 23rd. Well, it was supposed to come out on the 24th, so, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, so, and I'm really procrastinating on that. I'm doing, like, 2 frames a day, where I used to do, like, 50. Yeah. Honestly, it's just because it's a hyperfixation. That's, like, really the only reason why I can do it like this. Like, I don't think I'd be able to do it unless I was hyperfixated on it. This is my favorite part of this song. A great sight appeared in heaven, the woman glowed in sun, and the moon under her feet swept under center free falling. The great red dragon awaits, jaws open to devour what he could, set horns there on his head, and his anguish victims fall dead. You can trust me through and through.
I wanted to trust you. I felt so good. So did you. Please, don't hurt me now.
The dragon doesn't have to feed.
The beast is hungry.
You can still make it right.
You better make up with me.
Honestly, fuck Brian Fuller. Just gonna say that. He's a coward. I'm giving y'all what you need. Oh, this part's also very good. Cold inside, and the moonlight. Also, another reason I don't like Brian Fuller, this is the main reason, he literally erased Will's autism for the most part. Like, after, like, the first few episodes, it's like, oh, never mind, he's not autistic anymore. Like, what? What? Like, it doesn't just go away when you meet someone. Like, no, that's not how that works. It's like, oh, I don't like eye contact. And then that same episode, well, I think he wasn't making eye contact. He wasn't making eye contact with Hannibal until, literally, like, later in that episode, he was just like, they were just, like, staring at each other already. I'm like, oh my god. Ooh, this song's very good. This is a Freddie song. I love it very much. But there's only so much you can learn and stay alive.
No one likes to know impressionable young mind you were when Hannibal lectures on you. You're writing about Will Graham.
Not me too. it's just in everything's free reign. You're part of this deadly game as much as anybody. Luther Graham Hobbes, you and me, the list can keep on going. You're turning a blind eye. Yeah, he should, like, they kind of mention it in the trial, but they make it like a bad thing. They're like, oh, no, they say he's faking it in the trial. I'm like, is that really, like, oh my god, is that really what you're going with, Bryan Fuller? Are you kidding me? And then there's also the issue of giving Will and Hannibal all this, like, relationship development and then, like, nothing, rather than doing absolutely nothing as far as development goes for Alana and Margot, and then just boom, like, boom, they're doing it. I'm like, where did this come from? Like, he just, it's a problem, but we're not gonna talk about that. With rumors to spread, Will know Hannibal can help him. Will knows if you can beat Dr. Lecter, then join him. I love this song so much. The art for this one is so cool too. Oh, they're coming to the part where they're at the dinner with Will and Hannibal, like Alana, Will, and Hannibal. It's so awkward. Everything's free reign when you're in their game. No boundaries, not with each other, not ever. Then kill what they love, a paradox. Friday loves things you two are another paradox, a puzzle unsolved. She sees something that I can't.
What's that?
You know, no boundaries, breaking down walls to make history. Neither of you is a killer, but together you may be. What she can dig her teeth in. Ooh, that was bad. Past any boundaries, you're flammable.
A person without boundaries is a psychopath.
Yes, this is you. If you keep listening, yeah, it's the we know where we are with each other.
Crossing boundaries isn't violating them. There's a difference. It's just hard to know where you are with each other.
We know where we are with each other. Isn't that be enough?
Better the devil you know.
Ugh, those lines and the implications they hold. To negotiation, forged from iron that lights a fire with no intent on going out. He'll rage through, make her story, make history. We know no boundaries. We know no boundaries. We're breaking down boundaries. God, that one's such a bop. Where's the little scraper? Oh, here it is. Ooh, they know! Yes! This song is so good. Yeah, Alana and Will were just...
This is entrapment.
Not entrapment. I know what I'm doing.
What you're doing is violating.
This is the part where my character, Kate, is like telling Jack, you can't trick Hannibal into killing someone. That's entrapment. And Hannibal's like, no, not Hannibal. Jack is like, well, we're gonna do it anyway. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna put you and Will under arrest.
You're distracted.
You for entrapment and Will for killing somebody.
Agents will be waiting in your office to give you your badge and badge.
Okay. Should we do... Oh wait, there's more face over here. Okay, hold on. There's more face. I didn't see this.
You think we should have sent him back? If and Will are your best bet. That man will grab kill.
I think it's just the experiment and the experiment. Like, the subject and subject. Hannibal's like, let's just see what happens. That reminds me of the line in Read All About It, in Act 4, where Freddie basically says that Molly was the side piece. So she says, like, oh yeah, Will ran off with his side piece. And then she's like, wait a minute, are you the side piece? And Molly is just so mad.
Hello? Are you with Jack? Is Jack with you perfectly safe, terribly dangerous? There's no middle ground. I was trying to.
What did you do?
They've issued a warrant for your arrest, Will.
I like how it was Will's first thing is, what did you do?
They're going to arrest Jack too. Goodbye, Alana. Will.
This cohort is, ooh, this is one of my favorite songs too. Doesn't go away. This is like, just try to sing one line at once, you can't. Truth in all its consequences, the end of all things has begun. Then Hannibal, hello? They know. Oh, this song is so good. I love it. And then right after that's Mizumoto. Imagine if it comes on. Oh, close enough. Revelation. That's another kind of end of act song. This is a good song too. Revelation. It's right before. This is when they're waiting at the house and then Francis shows up. Then transitions into Wrath of the Lamb and then Black in the Moonlight. What we're doing right now is Black in the Moonlight art.
I came here
With Abigail, now I'm here with me.
I can't tell the future, but I do guarantee.
Then Will, soon both of us will be lost to the sea. While Hannibal's saying soon all of this, they were like looking down the cliff, like at the water. And Hannibal's like, yeah, soon all of this is gonna be lost to the sea. And Will's like, soon both of us will be lost to the sea. And Hannibal's like, wait, what? It's great, I love it.
We will see who and what he's become.
The end of all things has begun. Yeah. No, yeah, rewatching the Wrath of the Lamb, I cry every time now. Like the first time I didn't really feel much. But then like just thinking about it more, I refuse to believe that they would have died. Like that's why maybe that's why I'm doing Act 4 because I don't want them to die. They almost die multiple times in Act 4. Well, Will almost dies multiple times. Like there's moments where you think he's like dead or almost dead and you're like, oh wait, never mind, he's the main character, he's not gonna die. Or is he? No, I'm kidding. We do kill off one character, but he's borderline an original character, so it's not like a huge deal. And I say borderline because it's like it's a really minor character that we kind of brought in and gave them more of a personality. Yeah,
He's watching us now.
Here comes Francis. Hannibal drops the wine. Oh my god, he's been shot.
Don't run. I'll catch you. Hello, Francis. Hello, Dr. Lecter.
It would have been so funny if Will just bolted at that point. Just be like, just to test if he would actually catch him. He's like, I beg to differ. You won't. No, don't run, I'll catch you. Bet. Oh. You'll melt with the strength of the dragon. I can't do that right now, my voice is damaged. Is the land to be slain by my blade. The dragon's game's not yours to play. And he stabs him in the face. This is the ending where like they're just like Hannibal's on the ground, Will's on the ground, Francis is just standing over them, and the ensemble is just like, you're all gonna die. Yes, that scene freaks me out. I have to skip over that when I rewatch it. Cause like, it just, no. I don't have empathy for the most part, except when it comes to like injuries and pain. Like, I can't do it. I don't know how I survived most of Hannibal. But this song is really good too. This is To the Devil His Due. It's an Act 3 song. When, this is the one where Will says, please. Let me turn it up a little bit.
Why can't Jack ask me why you? Jack doesn't know you as well as I do. I thought if he asked you for help, you would just torment him. Quite right, too. How wise of Jack. The great red dragon faked his death. He never gave his last fiery breath. So now Jack has a favor to ask. One last chance, a redemption task. He wants you to fake an escape, so you can lure in the dragon as bait. Was it Will's idea? Yes. Look what happened to Frederick. It was Will's plan that landed him in that ditch. Do please tell Frederick if you see him. I wish a speedy convalescence and hope he won't be very ugly. Take it or leave it, this is what you get. Give me my books or give me death.
That line, I love it.
Play it right, or privileges restored if you catch Dollar High. You trust Will with my well-being? As
Much as I trust you with his.
Do you trust me with your safety? You're smarter than the police. They're accustomed to handling criminals. Are they accustomed to handling me?
Love
They
that.
use leg irons and handcuffs. You can open with a simple key. It's a fatal flaw in his plan that surely you can see. You kill me the first chance you get. You died in my kitchen when you chose to be brave. Every moment since has been borrowed. Your wife, your child, they belong to me. We made a bargain for Will's life,
And then I spun you gold. Since that's a Rebel Stilson reference, pay attention to what she says next.
but I know your name.
I know your name. So she has the power over Hannibal because she's got him locked up. And I'll keep the gold you've spun, and I'll have my life what I've said. I love it so much. I wrote this one, and I'm so proud of it. I love it. And this. When you're dancing with the devil, don't bite what you can chew. When you find yourself in one of his traps, you gotta give the devil his due. To the devil his due.
He does not spare me with
His threats,
but to the
devil
devil
his
his
due.
He won't stop to what he wants he
No,
gets.
too much.
Hannibal has agreed to the deal, but what he wants Will to ask him, and he wants
Wants you to say please.
I will play this devil's game, just between him and me. I'll go down there alone.
I'll say pretty please.
When people think the lectors out, there'll be a stampede.
Let them stampede.
Let them think I helped Hannibal escape. For authenticity.
For
authenticity. Someone needs to be close when the dragon strikes.
I'm gonna do
And then
this
what's
part.
your plan? Flip it so hell
Blood
I'll
time.
be his guide. First we kill Dollar High, then we kill Hannibal. He has to die.
He has to die. When you're dancing with the devil, don't bite off more than you can chew. When you find yourself in one of his traps, you gotta give the devil his due.
To the devil's due. Can't let him get inside my head. But to the devil's due. He'll live there even after he is dead.
And I think a key change and a tempo change is coming because we're getting ready for Will to go ask Hannibal, hey, you want to help? Yeah, here it comes. Yeah. And it goes into like a semi, like it's another kind of tango rhythm. Like you hear it, yeah. Cause this is not a very friendly encounter they're having. And if anyone wondering, that's kind of what the tango rhythm means. It means this is a hostile environment. I did this in the wrong purple. I'm supposed to do in the dark one. Oh well. I'll do the blood part in this purple and then go over the other bit with the dark one.
Yes, that extra bit. I believe that's what they call a mic drop.
A mic drop.
Drop the mic, Will. But here you are, having to come back and pick it up again. I knew you'd keep growing.
Oh, here comes we're giving Will head voice moment. Where I could find you when I need you. That's happening. Cause like Clem's like, I like using my head voice. I'm like, okay, we'll do it more. He does it because he's being manipulative. Like if he's really emotional or really like trying to manipulate somebody, he's gonna use his head voice because it's all soft and unassuming. Like it's just like, that's great. I love that. The symbolism in what we do with Clem's voice. Like emotional, you either go really, really high belting or head voice, like whichever works for the situation. And then like we just decided to also have him when he's being manipulative, use head voice.
It sounds weak to you, even as you say it. Secret Service is a setup they've never used. They'll let us have it. You're our best shot, Hannibal. Please.
Please. Love it. And then Hannibal's like, yep, that's right. When you're dancing with the devil, don't bite it one you can chew. When you find yourself in one of his traps, you gotta give the devil his due. To the devil his due, gotta get him out of my head. To the devil his due, he'll live there even after he is dead. And that bass like, I love it so much. Ooh, I forgot about this one. This is another favorite. I have so many favorites. Blood Splatter Wings. Oh, when I made it, I was like, this is the next best thing I've ever done. Like, cause it's so good. It's just, I love it. That's all.
My own reflection out of sync. Red stains the carpet like panic. Red strings extend like tendrils, not the elegant tableau I know. More Jackson Pollock than Raphael. Blood it drips and flows.
The drums come in, and it's like, because it's technically a Red Dragon song, a Red Dragon song, boom, rock song immediately. Because he's becoming Francis, so like he has Francis's stuff coming. I'm a genius, guys. Mr. Leeds arises, he wants to protect the children meek. I shoot her this boy in bed, drag the other out from underneath. This is my favorite part. The stashing of mirrors begins. And here it comes. I see myself in the shards. I arrange the bunnies back to the start. Yeah, I love the rock part so much. You have no idea. While their bodies fall into the dark, mermen clothed in sun, victims victim to my gun. Strikes red like blood splatter wings. This is what I've become. This is my design. Oh, that one's so good. I always forget about that one. I liked it so much. Oh, this one's fun too. I love this. This one has a rock section as well. I love this one so much. I showed it to my parents, and my mom was like, "This is another one about murder." I swear to God.
I didn't kill him. Suicide. Blood runs. He was never strong enough. You can't blink away the red haze. Blood stains behind your eyes, they say. Don't you understand that will? After stifling your urge to kill. Your only consolation is Dr. Chilton. The job you did on him was worthy of art. My admiration belongs to you. What a cunning boy you are.
There's the line.
Does the enemy inside you agree with this accusation? Even a little bit? I came to stop the dragon. He stopped. Catch him and go home. The life you say you want. You may be free to go, but is there any point? I like my life there. Your life there won't be the same. You'll see it start to change. Unspoken knowledge haunting you. All those lipless voices accusing you. Molly and I want it to be the same. Mutual assurances in the dark. Till death do you both part. Your vows have missed their mark. I know it in my heart. When life becomes maddeningly polite, close your eyes, wade into the quiet of the stream. Think about me, think about me, don't worry about me. Way back after the end of an air, you went and turned yourself in. Locked in a place I always know where, so that I come back again. You would only do that if I rejected you. Nobody knows you as well as I do. This is the end once and for all. Goodbye, Hannibal. Will, was it good to see me? Good? No.
It's cold, man. Cold. Here comes the rock part. It goes rock for a little bit and then it goes quiet again, but then it goes back to rock. Because this is when Francis like basically jumps Will and is in a hotel room. Hell yeah. There's a little cat and mouse moment in here. And the mouse met the cat. And he stabbed him in the back. Then the cat met the mouse. He was too quick to pounce.
Landed him in jail, right there into the seas. My novelty is almost up. You both have lost.
Let's see if I have a different red, because this one's, look how tiny this one is. Like, oh my god. See if I have another one. So I have like 3 sets of different sizes, because I got the first one I got the little one, then I got the slightly larger one. Ooh, I have 2 reds. Because this is, okay, this must be the other one then. Lit. Got 2 reds in there. They're also quite small, but it's okay. This is the biggest one, so I'll use this one.
Hannibal said those words to me. I tried to share with Lecter. He betrayed me. He betrayed me too. I shared with Reva. I shared with her in a way she could survive. She had a single flash of the dragon's glory. One deadly task and a thrilling story. Hannibal Lecter is who you need to change. My radiance of blood and breath, always there, it never left. My becoming is today. The world is ours to reign. Teeth in the skull didn't match his. Grandma's dentures. The upper part was made of vulcanite instead of acrylic like they use now. Nobody's made vulcanite plates in 50 years. Dollarhide had a new acrylic pair just like them made to fit him. The new ones were on his body while Grandma's yucky old ones were in his mouth. Well, not his mouth per se. We think it's a guy named Arnold Lang. He's missing. Worked at a service station near Dollarhide. Found his car leaving wiped down. So this is how it goes. This is what we know. Dollarhide snuff slang takes him to the house. Brings Reba, gives her the routine throughout. This and that, and then she tries to stop him. Too late for her, is too determined. Will I kill you or won't I? You don't deserve to die. Dragon's hungry, he needs to feed. Go out with a bang, satisfy the beast. I can't stand to watch you burn. The key hanging around his neck was to make sure she felt the body. So she could tell us she certainly felt a body. The great red dragon lives.
Love that. You'll love to see it. Ooh, the Tooth Fairy roast. Yes. And this might be one of our last songs because this one's kind of long. We're gonna have time for like one more, and then I'll go off. Ooh, wait, where's my little thingy? Well, not the little one, the big one. Haha, I'm gonna use this. I don't use this. It's like a colorless blender. I don't really use it that often. But like if you're trying to cover a big area and make it like all smooth, this is great. It works pretty well.
Might as well, I can't go home for as long as he's loose. I really badmouthed the Red Dragon and Chattel Prime, and then give him a shot at me. It needs to be a good shot. What about the setup? Something open to get close. Cause he will hold a rifle. Feels like a trap to me. It'll feel like a trap to him. You'll need a professional to legitimize what you're saying. Are you volunteering? No, I have to be a fool. There's a doctor I know of. Eyes covered with wool. Are you here to remonstrate me with our torsos? That's not why I'm here. best story it can give, and your record suggests you fit. Lay out your theories, will aggravate them. Shape your words into lethal weapons. No investigator would say this, and no newspaper will credit. You sell t-shirts that say the Tooth Fairy's a one-night stand. He objects to the Tooth Fairy because it implicates that he's gay. To piss him off, just call him that. The Tooth Fairy is the way.
I think we have time for hair. Haha.
The Tooth Fairy's actions indicate a projected delusion, insane, lining of thoughts of inadequacy, a Picasso face, distorted, ugly. He really struggles with impotency. His mind matches his deformities. He really is a sick and twisted freak. In his head, there's a strong bonding of aggressive sexual drives that occur in the early years of his life. It's where his perverted nature derives. It's where his viciousness decides to thrive. Sexual failure has broken his mind. Just trying to survive. The savage acts aimed at women. Performed in the family's presence are strikes at a maternal figure, cries of incestuous home. This is the child of a nightmare. Into the fire of the nightmare child, into the trap of the FBI, stoking the flame until it runs wild. This is the consequence of his design. We need a shot of your hideaway. I'd love you poring over an artist's impression of the Tooth Fairy. Bring me the bathroom. I'll stand by the window. Let him see the fountain. Let him see the door. I need him to realize where I'm calling home. Would you like to be in the picture, Frederick? One for the dust jacket. An arm wraps around the shoulder, a cement to hold the bed. Please become their cannon fire, a casualty lying in wait, a serenade for 3 women, a second Judas kiss. He's fallen to his knees for the truffle's blood flowing like a cyst. Dr. Lecter gave me misleading answers in my interviews. I will refute his refutations in my new book, Blood and Chocolate. The tabloids love Hannibal more than alien abductions. We know who his fans are. That's his target audience. It's him. It's him. It's him. It's him. That's what he said. Fury in his eyes. He wants him dead. Agents knocked out on the floor. Watch out, children. Watch out. Reach out until they collide. Minimal struggle, fear in his eyes. Fist to his face. The world blacks out. Sleep now, Frederick. Sleeps out.
All right. So this will be the end. Actually, hold on, just let me. It's the last song at least. Wait, give me. I got like 30 seconds or 15 now. I'm just gonna see if I can blend this out, and then we'll be done with this frame minus the little bit of background. I'm gonna do some backgrounds off camera. I haven't done like any of them, so I'm gonna do some of that. I might do some other work off camera, but I'll show you guys whatever I've done if I do that. Like in the future, like I'll definitely be doing a lot of stuff off camera because deadline's gonna be coming closer and closer. Honestly, I could probably go to the rest of the orientation stuff with this oil pastel on my hand and people just assume, oh, that was like makeup. She's just testing out the eyeshadows. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's totally what I'm doing. Not like smearing oil and wax on my hands. I don't even know what's in oil pastels. I know there's a lot of oil in them. And some waxy substance, I guess. Okay. Oh, wait. That's not quite. There we go. And then cover up some of my mistakes. All right. This is the results for tonight. Wait, it's weird. His nose looks bigger than it is because it's kind of outside the lines a little bit. I'll fix that. Also, it's because it's really close up. His whole face looks kind of smushed, but it's fine. Other than that, I do like how this one looks. It's very pretty. So yeah, this has been a wonderful stream. A good way to decompress after a whole day of college orientation, which was really boring and terrible. Luckily, I don't think I have to go tomorrow because I'm not living on campus, and that's mostly for on-campus things. So, yeah, this is what we did today. I will be saying goodbye after everyone can get a good look, because I know sometimes internet makes things like 10 seconds delay or something. I think I'll be able to do this on Wednesday. With college, I'm just gonna have to kind of play it by, I don't know, play by ear. I'll probably be posting on the Hannibal Musical Instagram, whether or not I'll be able to live stream on Wednesdays. Saturdays, I think I can always do. But Wednesdays are the ones where I'm like, I don't know. I think I probably will be able to do it most of the time because my Thursday classes are just like art, basically. So I should be okay. But yeah, it's been a nice stream. I'll definitely see you guys this Wednesday and then Saturday after that. Hopefully some more of the Act 4 demos will come on because those are always really fun. And next time I'll tell you about something that I forgot to tell you about right now today, because it's a really fun idea that I have for Act 4, for one of the illustrations, like one of the artworks. It's great. But yeah, goodbye everybody. I'm gonna maybe hang out for a little bit and then go to bed, because I'm very tired. Well, I'm gonna wash this off and then go to bed. Bye.